Any update on Josh's status?
The injury stuff, I know Coach is going to comment on, so
Okay.
we'll kind of stay away from that.
Yeah, we talked to Zordish a couple years ago about playing his alma mater
Sure.
and how strange is it at all a little weird?
No, not really strange, just ready to go play. You know, happy to play anybody here on Saturday, so whomever it is, you know, we were in here early Sunday and early on Monday morning practicing, so whoever it is, we're just fired up to play, and obviously we play Rutgers this Saturday and trying to get ready to get a win here.
You said ready to play. Is that especially true after a game like Wisconsin?
Yeah, I think, you know, everybody was, you know, shoot, by the time we got off the plane, everybody's ready to get back to work. So I think anytime you know, you're coming off a loss, you getting back, and just like Coach Harbaugh says, you know, practicing and playing football is good for you. It's the best thing to get rolling on.
Coach, obviously with your background, you know about the high school talent in the state of New Jersey.
Yes.
Could you speak to that talent?
I think there's, you know, phenomenal talent in the state of New Jersey. You know, I coached there for a long time. My father did, two of my brothers do, my other brother did as well. I think on this team, you know, we've had some success with a lot of New Jersey high school athletes. So, yeah, I think that speaks volumes to it, the success that those guys have gone on at a bunch of different colleges and have had. So, yeah, I think it's about as good a football as there is.
And then in your time here, you know, how has Coach Harbaugh emphasized, you know, acquiring?
Just, you know, it's like anywhere else. It's kind of a backyard place for us. We have gotten a bunch of good players out of there, like I had already said. And obviously I'm from there. Chris Partridge is from there. Chris has done an unbelievable job there, bringing in great players for this program to this point. So we just want to keep emphasizing, you know, doing our due diligence there and trying to recruit the best talent out of the state of New Jersey.
Have you coached against your brother before?
I have, yeah. I think 4 times when we were both in high school. I was at Don Bosco Prep, and he was at Bergen Catholic. So we had coached together for quite a while, and then he had left, and I had stayed at Don Bosco, and we coached against each other 4 times, and twice in 2 state championship games. So
Does it
What's
feel
your
different
record?
now?
feel different now? No different. You know, played a lot of, competed against each other pretty much every day and everything growing up. So you know, it's just he's on that side and I'm on this side, and both our programs are trying to get a win on Saturday. You know, and that's the number one thing on my mind, getting the players ready to play on Saturday so that they can play at the best of their ability.
What was your record against them in high school? Those games?
4-0. Yeah.
But you don't remind him of that?
Just about every time we get together. But
Got time for a few more for Coach.
sure.
How do you assess how your group has played so far through 3 games?
My opinion of how they
Yeah,
played?
yeah.
I don't think we've played as well as we're capable of playing yet, let me say that. And I think we're very, very capable of playing at an elite level. So I think we, you know, are probably just hopefully scratching the surface of how good we could possibly be. But I'm excited, like I said, to get them out there on Saturday and play the best of their ability. You know.
What do you think's been missing?
I don't know that, I would say this, I think the other day, just we probably had a couple eye violations. And, you know, that's something that you can come right back, you address. And, you know, the eyes control the function of your body. So as your eyes are right, your feet will be right, your hands will be right, your finish will be right. And that's where every play starts. So that's something that we're, you know, making sure that we're absolutely 100% on.
Don was out here a few weeks ago talking about Jordan Anthony, how he hasn't played much before the season. How do you think he's handled kind of being thrown in there?
I think he's handled it well because some of those entrances onto the field were, you know, not necessarily slated to happen. They happened due to injury, and he stepped in. And I think in, you know, the Army game, he stepped in and did an admirable job. And the other day, we got a bunch out of them, and you know, these are valuable reps for freshman football players. You know, him and Cameron Grown alike. I think they've, you know, handled that about as good as I've seen freshmen handle it. So like I said, any reps are valuable.
Back to what you were saying about not playing up to what they're capable of, have you seen a difference between what's happened in practice and what's happened in games thus far?
I just think that's on, on me. The players are given, they're going as hard as they can, and our job is to get them better. We're the coaches, we teach them. You can't get frustrated. You just keep rolling, especially after a game like that the other day. You get right back to work and help them get better.
So then, is there anything the coaching staff changes about its approach this week?
No, I think we always coach as hard as we can. Like I said, we're all fired up to get back here. I think anytime, you don't get the result you want in life, personally, this is me, and that's the way my parents raised me. I think everybody will probably find a similar outlook on things like that. But if it doesn't go your way, you get right back up and go to work. You go as hard as you can, and you don't get discouraged. You keep teaching, they keep playing, and you do everything to the best of your ability. Like I said, I'm fired up to practice today, so looking forward to practicing here and meetings at 1:15.
How's Don handled this week after Saturday's result?
Say again, I'm sorry?
How is Don handled this week after Saturday's result?
Same way, came out, coached like a maniac. We had a 6:50 practice on Monday, I believe, and we're running around, fired up, screaming, coaching. The players have responded the exact same way. There's a lot of pride in this building. We have a lot of pride in this M, and I think that the man, that statue is erected for that man outside, and he said that, we're not going to talk bad about each other, we're not going to point fingers, we're going to encourage each other. And that's what this program's about. That's what it's always been about. That's what our head coach is about. That's what our defense coordinator is about, and that's what our kids are about. So we're going to keep fighting. We're going to do everything to the best of our ability, and I think that's what you do when you have a family. Things don't go right, you love each other, you keep fighting, and do everything to the best of your ability.
When Josh talked yesterday, he kind of talked about the importance of execution with hustling and all that stuff, how it's all tied together. And Mike Anna said the same thing too. Just what have you seen from them as far as execution these last couple days of practice?
Really, really diligent, laser focus in practice, trying to do everything right. We practiced, I felt, pretty well yesterday. We practiced really hard yesterday. And I just think to speak to what he's talking about, I've seen a really focused group.